Today's topic is the flower for class 9. In class 8, you have learned the parts of the flower and you know how many holes are there within a complete flower, and you have learned a bit idea about the flower. Now here you will learn briefly about the parts of the flower, about different types of the flower and their functions also. Now, what is a flower? Flower is a specialized shoot in which the leaves are modified into floral structure. It is the ideal definition of a flower. If you take a flower, you can see four special holes are there. First hole is the sepal or the calyx, generally which is the green colored part of the flower. Second hole or the petal, that is the colorful part of the flower. Third hole, that is the male part of the flower or the androecium. Fourth hole, that is a female part of the flower or the gynoecium. Now this flower is a reproductive structure of a plant. If you learn the parts of the plant, you know root, shoot, branches, leaves, they are the vegetative parts of the plant, and the flower is the main reproductive part of the plant. You will learn here about the four holes as well as their functions. Now, here in your syllabus, it is mentioned you have to learn the parts of a complete flower or the bisexual flower. Now, what is the complete or the bisexual flower? A flower containing both the male part and the female part. This flower is called bisexual flower. Now, let me explain the all four parts. After then, I will show you a dissected flower containing all four parts. First one is a sepal or the calyx. Calyx means the arrangement of the sepal is called calyx. If the sepals means the green part of the flower, which is responsible for the photosynthesis also, which protect the inner hole of the flower, if they are free from each other, then it is called polysepalous. If they are arranged with each other, then it is called gamosepalous. And sometimes in some flowers the petals are look like a sepal, means they are also very colorful, then it is called petaloid flower. Next, second hole is the petals. The arrangement of the petal is called a corolla. The same thing, if the petals or the number of petals are free from each other, then this arrangement is called polypetalous. If they are fused with each other and form a tube-like structure, then it is called gamopetalous. The male part or the androecium containing few subparts, so they are called stamens. So altogether stamens form the androecium. One single stamen have two parts. One is a filament, which is really a filament or stick-like structure. Another one is the anther, which is a storage of the pollen grain. It can have one or two sacs or the lobes. Now, depending on the arrangement of the stamens also, we can divide the flowers into three separate categories. One is the monodelphous, means when one single stamen form a group. That means the stamens are in a single bundle. Then it, as for example the China rose, it is called monodelphous. When the stamens are arranged in two separate bundles or groups, as for example P, it is called diadelphous. Di means two, one, mono means one. And if many separate branches or the bundles or the groups are made by the stamens, then it is called polyadelphous. Example, bombyx. And fourth hole or the female part of the flower is called the gynoecium or the carpel or the pistil. So you have to remember all the separate names. Now we can divide this gynoecium or the pistil in the carpel into three separate portions. One is a stage-like stigma, one stick-like style, another at the base is ovary. Here I have drawn a complete flower or the bisexual flower. I am showing you the parts. First hole, that is the sepal, you know, the green color. Second hole is a petal, you can see the colorful part, that is called the petal. And a third hole is a male reproductive part, what I told you, the stamen or the male reproductive part. This is the anther, this one is a filament. They are separate from each other. The anther contain, here I am showing two lobes in the anther. It is the storage of the pollen grain. Now the female part or the pistil or the gynoecium having three separate parts. One is a stage-like stigma, the stick-like style, and at the base this chamber is called the ovary. If you cut the section of the ovary, you can see number of small chambers inside that. They are called the ovules. So the total flower is carried by a holder. So this holder is called thalamus or the receptor, which carry the full flower, and the stick-like portion which join a single flower to the branches, then it is called pedicel or stalk. You will draw these parts of the flower in your exercise book, as well as the flow chart just now I have shown to you with their sub parts also. Now I am showing to you China rose flower, hibiscus. It is a complete bisexual flower. The green part you can see, this is called the sepal. I have dissected this green part and showing to you here 5 separate parts are joined with each other. Here I told to you. Now at the base of this sepal, here is a specific structure which is only present in the China rose flower, that is called the apicalyx. You can see the small structure, small leaf-like structure is present at the base of the sepal. So it is called apicalyx. It is present only in the China rose flower, not present in other flowers. So this is example of a complete flower. I have dissected and showing to you the sepal and having 5 separate parts in the sepal, and all the parts are joined and form this sepal or the calyx. Now 5 petals are free from each other, and I am showing to you 5 petals here. Now this is the combination of the gynoecium and the androecium. Here at the tip, this 5 dots, red dark dots you can see, they are the stigma, and within this canal the style is running, and at the base here you can see the ovary. This is the pedicel and this one is the stalk. Now these are the combination of androecium and the gynoecium. I have dissected out and separated out androecium and the gynoecium. You can see this is the androecium part. The yellow colored small lobes you can see, they are the anther, and from each and every anther you can see small thread like structures are coming out. They are the filaments. All the filaments combine together and form a coil. You can see all the filaments are coming and form a coil through which this one is the stigma, and this is the style which is running through this coil. So this one is the male part or the androecium. This is the female part or the gynoecium. Speciality of the hibiscus flower, that the stigma having 5 separate stages, and from here one common tube is coming down. This common tube is called style, and at the base this structure you can see white or off-white color structure, this is called ovary, and within the ovary the ovules are present. So these are something about the structure of the flower. At home you take any hibiscus flower and try to dissect it. You can take this red colored flower also if you are getting. If you are getting this light yellow colored flower, then also you can dissect, practice, draw the parts of the flower in your exercise book. Thank you very much.